let's get to it here. Oh, shit. I need something before I start.
Christ!
Oh. So get into Act 5. Way too dank. Oh my god, what just killed me? Went from full health to dead, dude.
Christ!
I had the prompt too. Oh, I want to do it. It's so cool to do that. Gotcha. On the burst fire? Yes, please. Trying to do that thing. Getting damaged because of it.
Can't focus.
Got it. I love doing that.
Powers are great.
Oh my god, I forgot the things around them.
Now, where are they keeping
I
it?
actually destroyed it.
Shouldn't be too hard to find. It's the biggest damn building here before.
Is it?
As I am sure you are aware, things are very chaotic right now all over Riverport and in the rest of the world. There's an epidemic of collisions of some kind happening. Car accidents, air collisions, all eerily similar to the Port Donnelly bridge crash we experienced earlier, where nobody seems to see these accidents coming until they happen. I personally witnessed a car slamming into 3 people, a family as they were crossing the street, and I do not know where that car came from. The street was clear and suddenly the situation is being addressed by Monarch Solutions, who are responding to the crisis by... I can't do this. This isn't worth it. They didn't tell me it would be like this. They knew, didn't they? Those sons of bitches knew in the way that they were talking. I'm sorry. I have to go. I can't stay here. I have to go home.
How many, lives do you...
Jack? I hope you can hear me.
Fiona? Is that you?
Yes. I wasn't sure if I could make this work. Listen, the CFR, it's not easy to reach, but you can access it from Serene's office. A friend of mine has unlocked the CFR chamber, but the rest of the place is still in lockdown. I think I could help you with that. Like this.
I guess you can.
Serene isn't building anymore, so maybe you don't have to run into him.
All right.
Welcome to the international headquarters of Monarch Solutions. This state-of-the-art building has become world famous for its unique architecture and its iconic presence in the Riverport skyline. Incorporating an unprecedented level of automation designed with both comfort and security in mind, complete with a zero-carbon footprint, the building provides a safe and environmentally friendly workplace for thousands of Monarch employees. Monarch Solutions. All we think about is the future.
Zero carbon footprint. Well, in that case, I'm sure you're all cool.
Mr. Hatch! I thought you... They said you're dead.
They are confused about a great many things. I have a little job for you.
But I mean, I'm not sure I should...
You are still working for me.
Yes, of course. Whatever you say, Mr. Hatch.
Oh, hello.
Buildings in lockdown. The hell's that even mean?
Poor bastard doesn't know anything about the train crash. Hope he doesn't have a heart attack when time resumes.
Right? Jesus. waves get stuck, same as everything else you stutter proof hardline terminals. It's Talbot. Pablo Torres. Hey, Pablo, I think it's getting close.
Alright, how am I getting to Paul's office?
Get your ass to a stutter-proof area. I can't believe this is real, but you can. You've seen what it's like out there. Half the world's gone to shit. Just glad we're in here. I don't know how it's all gonna play out, but at least this way we get a chance. Maybe we can fix things later. I bet those science guys can work it out, right? And hey, if you see Jack Joyce, asshole, just run, dude. Okay, I was talking to Clarence or Clarice. I didn't realize this before. I thought he was just sneaky or lucky or something, but I saw some battle reports from the field. He's just a machine. Fucker just shoots his way through everything we throw his way. I know this place is safe, but I figure he'll show up sooner or later. I heard he's got some special beef with Serene, so when he comes, you better stay out of his way. Let the Jarheads handle that if they can. If Joyce is coming for Serene, he's gonna be pretty mad when he finds out the boss took a chopper out. Hear anything about that? What the fuck was that all about? So it could get pretty ugly. See ya when the dust clears, I guess. Stay safe. Ah, yes. Okay.
I really don't want to go outside. The world's just gone crazy.
There's no way for them to understand what's happening. Must be scary.
Clarice, Agua, shifter alert, Monarch, HQ, criminal activity personnel. Lifeboat security protocols are now in full effect. Our stutter-proofing has failed, and we have reports of shifters in the building. You know the drill. We have trained for this. Do not approach shifters alone. Remember that they are not restricted by the physical space. And same way we are. Deployed dampeners and watch your backs. Working teams, remember your tactics. Maintain your distance. Don't take any illicit chances. Comms are unreliable due to the stutter, so pass the word to others and take advantage of stutter collapses. To communicate as effectively as you can. We're attempting to repair the stutter proofing as quickly as possible, but be advised to the contrary, our earlier timeline, which gave us years. We're prepared. We believe we are now on the verge of final zero state. And every single stutter we encounter is more and more likely to be the one that never ends. That means our priorities have changed. Life protocols in full effect and ensuring its success and our only objective. Whether the opposition is shifters, Jack Joyce, or anybody else. It's vital that we all remember our training. If we do things right, we will make it out of this, and we will make our way to the lifeboat. Good luck and make me proud. Ah, yes.
What's going on here? Thought I'd run into organized resistance.
Monarch shifted gears. There's this survival program, and you're either in it or you're irrelevant. So everybody's just scrambling, and Serene's acting weird. Nobody knows what's going on. Everybody's just waiting for it all to end. But you're gonna keep that from happening, right?
Yep.
I was getting closer to the countermeasure. Paul had the key to fixing the fracture all along, but he didn't see it.
There was nothing to see. He believed the fracture couldn't be fixed. That's why he used the countermeasure, the CFR, to create the lifeboat.
What the fuck is that? Damn.
Right. Alright, Paul Serene. Martin Hatch has been detained. His authority over Monarch Solutions and his employees, along with security clearance, has been rescinded. I want a full security team watching him at all times. He is not to be given access to any computer systems or communications. Don't talk with him and don't allow him to talk to anybody. Lock him down and keep him locked down. If he attempts to escape, shoot to kill. I'll deal with him. done with the present crisis.
Those men died fighting something that lives outside of time.
The very reason our weapons program was built. Serene knew they were coming.
Weapons weren't doing the trick.
Right.
Mr. Hatch, sir. I mean, if I deactivate the stutter-proofing system, won't that, if time stops again, then the building will be...
Let me worry about that.
It's just that I'm really not sure this is okay. Couldn't we just check with somebody?
Do I have to look up your home address?
No, sir. I'll do it.
See that you do.
Oh, I thought it was something I could interact with, not just the gun.
Fiona, can you get this door open for me?
I think so. Sorry, this isn't quite my forte. I know a guy who would do this in his sleep, but he's about as dependable as... Oh, never mind, that's it. Be careful. I'll have company in there.
All tacticals. Let's just try this out. I remember liking this weapon too. Guys. A white suit guy can resist it. Where'd he go? Oh yeah, it's one of those fucking guys. Bud. There's definitely stuff for me to take up soon.
The Monarch PR machine was going strong. The public believed that they were doing what the police force couldn't. protecting them from a terrorist threat. From...
You.
Yeah, it's the same thing we've already know they've been doing. Get on the public's side, control all sorts of municipalities and stuff like that. Yeah. Stuff we've been learning about what they're capable of doing recently. I need to reread several documents that kind of cover all that.
You told me that Hatch had Paul's full support. I saw otherwise.
There was a temporary misunderstanding.
Phone bearer Kovacs, the creepy asshole's gone. William Loudon. Did you hear that Hatch is out? I don't know exactly what went down, but Holden from Activision says Hatch did something to really piss off Serene. Maybe something that involved blowing something up on the island. I don't know. Frankly, I don't know if Holden did either. It all sounds pretty crazy by Monarch standards. Anyway, Holden says Hatch got escorted out of the office by a whole bunch of armed security guards. I mean, that wasn't a security will escort you out the building situation. Holden says it was for real. So I guess the guy is gone. Good riddance. Maybe we can now get some work done without him Darth Vading the crap out of us. That guy's always creeping me out. Oh, and I had another thing too. You're right, Dr. Emerald came back and I was sure Joyce would just kill her. But I hope she made it back alive. Anyway, I'm glad I was wrong about that one. She's cool people. She picked a good time to come back too. Things are getting really bad outside. It's really starting to dawn on me what we're lucky to be in here instead of stuck out there with all the craziness. They said there are plans coming down from the sky now. Crazy. Let me know you're okay. I live B. Yeah.
Fiona, I'm trying to get to the Sky Bridge.
Skybridge. You're in marketing right now. That's okay. Yeah, I think I got it. Hey, Jack. Be careful. There's something really weird going on in this building.
Monarch was scrambling. Paul's empire was falling apart all around me. I'd never seen anything like it. But Paul had. That's what he was preparing for all those years. He didn't do a very good job.
No, he really didn't, did he?
Pretty sure they didn't even scratch that thing.
Sure, I'm gonna be fighting it soon. One would assume.
Holy shit.
We killed plenty of people ourselves, but this doesn't seem fair for these guys. Seem pretty fucked. Interesting. Well, that's a reference to something, but I can't remember if it is. Something about my screenplay and new video. God, the guy who made the screenplays. At least there wasn't a third part. Hey, Sophia, still haven't heard about my screenplay. I know you're busy with all the work. This is really taking off in a big way, so let me big way, so let's try to get going on this, okay? I know this thing is going to be huge, so I went ahead and mortgaged my house to make this a reality. It's my dream, and I'm going to follow my dream, and once I get the Kickstarter going, this thing's going to pay me back for my mortgage, so no problem. I already shot a promo thing for the KS campaign. Let me know what you think. That's obviously what that was to the left. I'm going to star in it, but I've got a really cool part for you, too. If you want it, you'd be perfect for it. Also, like I said, I'm gonna need the science feedback stuff soon. Let me know ASAP. Let's say that again. Does that say time starter? Okay there, bud. You start away, bro.
They have a time machine here? Shit. This is where they brought the university core. This is Paul's machine. Looks like they have it on the top floor.
Good. Sure personality that the CFR chamber is secure. Bernard Riker, confession to Paul Serene. Sir, I know you won't have a chance to read this email until you return to HQ, but I've turned this over in my head repeatedly, and I see no other option than to let you know what I've done. I've deactivated the stutter proofing at the building. I had maintenance access, and I used it. But I want you to know I did it under tremendous duress. Martin Hatch left me no choice. He threatened my family and I didn't know what else to do. I still don't. I know there are shifters out there. The stutter proofing is gone. I don't have a chronon harness, so technically I'm safe. The shifters only exist in stutters, and when those hits I freeze just like the rest of the world, so whatever happens during the stutter I'm safe, barring some kind of desynchronization related accident. What that means though is that when I blink, I'm here, and the next one there's 2 dead strikers on the floor. Dead because of me, their blood all over me from nowhere. I'm looking at them now, typing this on my phone. I can smell the blood, and I don't know, ozone, I guess, and smoke. There's gears sparking. They'd be alive if I hadn't. I'm sorry, I think I'm hyperventilating. I don't know if I don't together much longer. I don't know why Hatch wanted this to happen, but he did. I think he wants to CFR for some reason. You can trust that fucker, sir. You can't trust that fucker, sir. I know you're close, but I think he's an evil as they come. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm not making excuses. I know I fucked up. I don't know how to deal with this. I've always respected your drive and dedication. You have no idea, but I don't have those things. I'm just an engineer. This is just too much for me. If you come back and fix things, please. Look after my family. They didn't have anything to do with this. Bernard Riker, Senior Chrono Tech. Damn. Looks like right on the other side of this wall.
What the fuck was that thing? The train.
All personnel, stay clear of the lower levels. There's a possible hazard. Repeat, stay clear of the lower levels. There appears to be a train crashed into the building. The situation is under control. All personnel should remain in secure areas. There are intruders in the building. Repeat, remain in secured areas.
Another door I need help with, Fiona.
You're at Serene's office. Good. Just a second. This one's a little tricky. Serene's got access to the CFR chamber, and there's going to be a pretty dangerous guy there guarding. Got it. Just be careful, okay?
Paul was already gone, but he left behind the one thing I needed.
Nice. Titled note. I've left this message here for you to find so that soon when time comes I ask you to choose, you do so with your eyes open with some hint of understanding. I have no secrets, and the only things I choose to omit are the ones that you, in your current limited state, would not be able to grasp, no matter how hard I tried to make you understand. I've walked down the same path you are now once from the perspective a long time ago. Although time no longer has such meaning to me, I too came in contact with the time machine. In my case, it was not a man-made device, but a natural one in a cave. It should come as no surprise, really, that such things exist. Much like natural nuclear reactors do exist, such as now defunct ones at Oklo, Africa. After all, the Myers-Joyce field has its irregularities. I too became Chronon active. I too developed Chronon syndrome, and in time I too lost control, became a shifter, became at once everything and nothing, was everything and nowhere, died countless deaths and was still alive. My every probability, every possibility happening at once. I promised I would not lie, and thus I tell you, the noise and the pain and the rage were more than anyone could suffer and not go insane. I burned in this fire for a long time. There were brief moments of awareness in this endless nightmare, different versions of certain key moments in my life that I found myself reliving again and again, trying to make things right like a puzzle. On and on and on. I am convinced that the stutters in the end of time saved me. But those were the only places, the only times where I could even briefly stop and rest and slowly find focus and control again and ultimately master the state. Not emerge from it, not be cured, not go back to what I was before. There is no such thing, but to learn to be in one place and everywhere at once. My perception is altered like that of someone who has seen a perceptual illusion and discovered that the picture is both a young girl and an old woman at the same time. Once you see both, you can never not see them. We are such limited beings. We play just one piece on just one square on an endless chessboard, just one life, one timeline, and an infinite multiverse of possibilities. Am I an exception? The only one who has found his way to the other side? Or is it just a shifter's brief dream before a stutter collapses? There are other shifters, your best friend who is now your mortal enemy, Dr. Kim, others, some of whom you know, it doesn't matter who, because they are gone, and when they emerge, if they ever emerge, they will not be who they were, just as I am not who I was before, and I have done my part in helping you achieve this state. If time is an ocean with a frozen surface, then the stutters and the end of time are holes in that ice, opportunities to come up for air. I have a plan, it's already in motion, but it would be futile to explain it to you, like trying to explain 3 dimensions to someone who can only see one, but make no mistake, I do not look down on you. I strive for humanity even as I shift this world from one state to another. I'll make this possible. Stand in between, I don't see myself as a gate, I remain humble. I'm something smaller, a hatch. Interesting.
We have a mission. Prep the chopper.
Ready to lift off in 15, sir. What's the profile?
Full tactical complement. And we're going to need a tech squad for assembly. I'll brief them on the way.
Copy that.
I wonder if that's him who wrote it. You would think, right?
My office alarm went off. Is that you skulking around, Jack?
Fuck you. I'm done playing games. I'm here for what you stole.
Yes, of course.
The CFR. If you understood just how much depended on that, you'd leave it alone. But I know you don't care.
You're right. I don't. And it looks like you're not here to stop me.
Yes. Yes, everything will play out as it has to play out. I'll see you very soon, Jack.
there now.
I'm done dancing your tune, you crazy bastard.
Paul, final instructions to Clarice Agua. Alright. Alright, Clarice, as you know, I have mission to embark on, so I'll try to be brief. I have initiated the Lifeboat Protocol over Martin's objectives. Given how things have developed since then, I'm glad I did. I don't fully understand Martin's motives, but it's obvious he's moving against me and against the entire survival plan itself. I know you have worked closely with him, and I know that this must come as a shock. It's also alarming that, evading capture, Martin took out an entire security team for an unarmed man who's, ostensibly not combat trained and should be impossible. Obviously, this is highly alarming news. I don't know if he had help, or if there is even more to Martin than we have come to suspect, but he had free reign over the company for a long time. He's extremely resourceful and persuasive. It's not clear to me who I can trust at this point, but I know I can depend on you. I trust that you will see things through in my absence and ensure that starproofing stays up. In particular, I would appreciate if you would ensure that Dr. Amaral stays safe in the lifeboat. She has been through a lot during the past 24 hours, and she still managed to make her way back to us and bring vital intel. Thank you for your loyal service, Claire. It has always been appreciated, Paul. Yeah, I think she's against you too. From what I can tell, even though she's interviewing us right now, I think she's fucking.
That was just a couple of minutes between stutters.
The countermeasure was Paul's prize. Everything he built was based on Will's device. His plan depended on it. You better believe I look forward to taking it from him.
Only one of Serene's treatments survived the explosion. His time was running out.
So was everybody else's.
Oh, God. These long ones, man, it's just... at this point where I don't want to read them anymore. You just skim through it. Let me see. It's pretty much just the same stuff. It's like talking about the brothers, talking about what he needs to do, talking about what time travel, the option to certain things. Yeah, I can't do it. So I'm sorry, but like I can't be reading this stuff like that. After a while, it just gets tedious.
Paul spent a long time running Monarch in secret. It probably didn't help with that whole disconnected from reality thing.
I wish my memories about the end of time were clearer, but it was nothing but clear time in my life. The whole world was such a jumble, frozen mess of different timelines crashing together. I was running for my life the whole time, trying to avoid the shifters. Not an ideal state of mind for gathering intel, and it didn't help that she kept chasing me, Beth, trying to kill me. Rather, one of my own people. It was her all along. Even then, trapped in the end of time, as little as I understood about what was going on, I couldn't tell she wasn't like me, that she didn't have the powers I did. I knew she had some kind of technology that kept her going in that suspended hell. Of course, I had no idea it was a device I would eventually have my own people develop. I suppose I should appreciate the irony that it was her chronon harness, my own chronos harness. They gave me the idea for the Lifeboat Protocol, the idea that our technology could let humanity survive the end of time. I suppose I have to thank her for that. She paid for her sins in the end, but she left her mark on me. I know the time to pay for mine is approaching quickly, but not just yet. Back then, when Wilder and I played our game of cat and mouse at the end of time, if I had an ounce of control over my powers that I do now, things would have turned out very differently between the two of us. She was strong and had training, and I was young and weak and scared. Even so, my abilities gave me an edge, and I was lucky she didn't have the full striker gear. She was the one with the upper hand. I didn't learn to properly control my abilities until much later. In those days, they were unpredictable and operated on instinct. Control didn't come easy. I can't help but be aware that this sometimes seems to be the case for Jack. His mastery is growing by leaps and bounds. It is just because that's the way he's always been. Fast on his feet, bold and adaptive, or in the fracture affecting him. Or worse, the fracture affecting him too. I thought we could contain him. Its cost us dearly. It's not a mistake I'll make again. I'll take that, thank you.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, I'm missing something around here. It's probably down there, obviously. Looked at that already.
"17 years, he lived through twice. All of it mapped out, from memory.
He knew the market trends before they occurred. He had the tools to make a fortune, and he did.
Smart, though.
Paul told me that he
That
tried to
sense.
change things. Failed. What he'd seen, it broke him. And I'd seen Beth go down the same path, but Paul... it consumed him.
So yeah, our Quantum Ripple Research Unit to Paul Serene. Alright, Paul and Martin, I know you've... Paul and Martin, I know you've been arguing that the Quantum Ripple Casual Research Subdivision has great potential. We should keep it funded. I must once again implore you to reconsider. I'll be the first one to admit that the technology is impressive. The fact that Dr. Morneff and his rangers can actually track the consequences rippling out from minor shifts. Wait. Mayor Joy's field is incredible, and the level of informational detail they managed to obtain is amazing. But there's the thing that we've been at for 2 years now, and they have not produced a single useful result. Yes, we can trace actual events from their small inception and point to the actual consequences, very much in keeping with the basic chaos-dirty concept of the butterfly flapping its wings, but well, so what? Every single thing that happens in the universe is a result of such a chain of events. Being able to see the chain offers no real insight into anything due to the very randomness of the process. Furthermore, it's utterly misleading. You could say that some tiny event or tiny decision in my life yesterday led to me writing this email, and that's technically true. But so did some tiny event or tiny decision in my life 15 years ago. It's all a chain. The event yesterday didn't take place in a vacuum. It didn't come out of nowhere, so what's the point? We have no control over it. We don't get to direct it, and we don't get no useful information out of it. Also, you have actually seen the reports they generate from a technological point of view, the way they manage to automate their analysis of the fluctuation signatures. Then the Mara-Joyce field is impressive, but again, it's all meaningless babble with no practical applications. Their personal remarks on the reports are even worse. With all due respect to Ron and Terry and their indisputable technical expertise, I don't know what they're doing, and I'm not sure they do either. It's like they're coming up with the stuff at random. The above outlines my concerns as to the futility of the entire process, and I suspect that they do may not be enough to sway you, but I have one final point which I think you should consider very, very carefully. Jesus Christ. One thing I'll be cool with at the end is like my only complaint, as I said before. Some of this should have been audio. Reading like this is fucking annoying after 5 acts so far. Alright, current program is an unforgivable waste of Monarch resources that I don't mean money, although the entire Quantum Ripple Casualty Research Subdivision is costing us millions and millions of dollars. That doesn't really matter because I know we can afford that. However, there's a more vital resource they're consuming. Each time they fire up their rig and device into the Mara-Joyce field, they eat up a huge amount of chronon particles. They are a finite resource, and as you know, we're projecting that Ground Zero's yield will rapidly diminish as the fracture takes hold, which will happen very soon. You may not understand that the real impact of this, so let me put it to you in practical terms. Every single time they detect and analyze a quantum ripple, it costs us a week of potential lifeboat runtime minimum. Given Monarch's primary purpose and a total lack of useful results, I believe that's a luxury we cannot afford. I recommend shutting them down immediately or at the latest during our next reorganization. We can reallocate their resources to something useful and put Ron and Terry's expertise to great use designing the lifeboat, but I'm sure we wouldn't regret putting them to work on that given their track record of working with Chronon Techs via Emerald Research. Yippers. Nice is lifeboat entry, but 2016 we know that's not happening. Yeah, I got like a few more things in the next area. Love all the lore, don't get me wrong, but Jesus, some of this is, it feels drawn out.
Paul was a powerful man, the leader of an empire, but behind the veil, he was a dying man. The signs were clear.
True.
Dr. Amaral was the one thing keeping Paul alive, but
God, Jesus.
Reading through their exchanges, there was something more than professional going on.
That's not my place to comment on.
Personal notes. I found myself at a loss. We knew that the fracture would arrive. It was clear very quickly. This process was occurring much faster than Paul's projections. His experiences had led us to believe that was alarming in itself, but there's another concern. With the fracture, Paul's condition seems to accelerate rapidly. I don't know what to do about either one of those issues. I haven't had a chance to examine Paul properly, and of course he won't consent to any real tests at this point. He won't take the time, not with the situation being as critical as it is. He has to prepare for the gala. Take care of every little stupid thing Martin trots out for him. He won't think of himself at all, and I'm afraid that'll cost us dearly. So I don't know, I'm just speculating, but I believe this acceleration is a reaction to the stars in time in zero state. His wave function is further disrupted by the excessive chronon energies within his body. For the university incident before the fracture, the condition was progressive, but controllable. The lack of stutters helped keep it in check. Now its progress is rampant, and I worry that it may reach a critical point soon. We always knew that this was a possibility, but all of the projections assumed we would have years, time enough to come up with a cure or a way to stop its progress. Which means there's no real chance that in the near future Paul's condition overtakes him, and if he does become a shifter, I don't know what to do about it. We haven't been able to help Dr. Kim. I don't know what we could do for Paul. I don't know what to do. The treatments are still working, but they take a toll on him and their effect is greatly diminished. I'm concerned we may hit a point where he's forced to use them so often that the treatment becomes worse than the condition itself, and yet I don't see any other options. He will not rest. He insists on doing so much. He knows. I know he chafes under his dependence on the treatments. He sees it as a weakness. I'm afraid I may lose him. Oh yeah, something between that, for sure.
Last chance.
Just one of you. Really? Look, you have to realize you're not gonna keep me from the CFR.
Damn, Liam, dude.
You don't look like you're in any shape for this. Have it your way. Of course he's got one of those fucking things.
God damn it. Jesus Christ, bud. Fucking tank. I didn't mean to pick this up. Oh,
Don't do it, man. Just stay down.
Fuck you. I've got too much writing on this. You're not going anywhere.
Seeing that face put it into perspective. They were all misled, manipulated to believing they were doing what was right, what was necessary.
Liam Burke made his choice.
Liam Burke was an unnecessary casualty, one of way too many. The lifeboat revolved around the countermeasure. He knew Will would try to take it back, that's why he was killed. He knew I'd try to do the same eventually.
Clearly, he was right.
Alright, let's see. People, because there seems to be a certain lack already about its appropriate for someone to enter the CFR chamber and mess with the chronon field regularly, because I just had to fire Kevin Janeway because he didn't that exact thing. Mind you, the approved CFR procedure. You do not touch the CFR, period. I may touch CFR because I'm the lead technician in charge of it, and Dr. Sophia may touch CFR because she's read research and she knows what she's doing. Mr. Paul Serene may touch CFR because he's Paul fucking Serene and it's his CFR. Nobody else touches the CFR. On occasion, some enormously lucky individuals who have been personally trained by me and are proven to be very, very dependable and incredibly good at their jobs, who don't have the track record of trying to enter CFR chamber like paint-huffing imbeciles because they just wanted to take a closer look at it, and whoever remembered to bribe the lead technician in charge of CFR with Tom Waits tickets may be given written instructions to perform specific procedures on the CFR. That will be a great honor and a sign of significant degree of trust, and those people who would accord all professional respect, an appropriate degree of brown-nosing and/or passive-aggressive displays of envy by their peers. Lovely. Or to put it another way, you do not touch the CFR unless you want to join Kevin in the "how do I stop being an arrogant, dumb shit who jeopardized the only hope of future for the entire race because his mansplaining ass thought what the CFR really needed was a random dude who knew better." Self-improvement cursed down the unemployment office, which I'm sure is where we all believe he was escorted to by those armed men. There are no exceptions to this. The entire lifeboat protocol depends on CFR being present, properly connected, and functioning normally. You do not want to jeopardize this. This is bigger than any of us, and we are not here to fuck around. Lauren McStevens, lead CFR tech. Yep.
They'd stockpiled all the chronon particles from Ground Zero to keep the lifeboat running.
Enough to hopefully last until a proper solution was discovered.
Alright, let's see. Everyone, please be advised that we are now at a point where a lifeboat activation may occur. Accordingly, I've understood that our preparations are underway for activation. As part of that, the chrono particle stores will remain at the Ground Zero harvesting operation, are being moved to headquarters, placed in a mass chrono, particularly repository, ready to be placed under CFR's control. Please be aware that we have managed to accumulate until this point is very likely to be all the chrono particles we ever have to access to. Due to the fracture's effects on the Marjoy's field, the Ground Zero not only is showing definite signs of weakening. As a result, the chrono particle yield decreases drastically and will soon drop to a baseline, while we obviously continue more traditional chrono particle harvesting operations in order to maximize our stockpile. We will need to recognize the sourcing them outside of the Ground Zero conditions extremely inefficient. Or in plain terms, unless we find a source of chronon particles, and I don't believe we will, what we have now is all we will ever have. Please be aware that all use of chronon technology eats to our limited resources, and while we have, of course, recognize that we need to have our strikers and other soldiers operate in stutters, each operation undertaken will eat away at our stockpile and in real terms cost us days of lifeboat runtime. Accordingly, we have planned to use this technology closely and chose our battles carefully. That said, we also realize that a ongoing situation Jack Joyce constitutes an emergency and will most likely require unconventional chronon particle investments. Just the same, we should be aware of the cost. Expect to see the projected chronon particle consumption rates for the foreseeable future and the simulations of how long our stockpile will last, adjusted for all the scenarios we have discussed. See our last meeting minutes in our next Monday meeting. So yeah, we're on research. Yep. Alright, some more things in this chapter. They're right in there, I think. Yeah.
Fiona, I'm at the CFR chamber. Door's locked.
That's way above my access level. But since my friend disabled security earlier, I should be able to do this. Listen, I don't really know what the plan is, but it's all up to you now.
Yep.
Good luck.
It was like walking into a shrine. This was their holy relic.
Oh my god. Personal notes on a CFR. Dr. Henry Kim. Jesus Christ. Look at this. I get it, but come on, man. I liked it in the beginning. I really did. The first 4 acts, but I was starting to get worried. But come on. I'm going right in. So as it is, I only dared to open up a bit about casing and get a rough idea of some of the engineering inside. It's amazing work. It has certainly been a lesson in humanity for me. I still have a lot to learn, but I'm a very fast learner, and this has to be the most important work anyone has ever engaged in the history of humanity. If we succeed in our mission, the world would not soon forget the name of Dr. Henry Kim. Alright, he's obsessed with CFR. In any case, I'm hoping that I'll figure out the problem soon as I'm hoping we'll be able to use the CFR to itself to regulate the flow of chronoparticles, given in its nature. I suspect it might be eminently suitable for such a role in the Lifeboat project to cut down our chronon consumption rate by a great margin. Yep. There are still many challenges here, one of which is that significant volume of stutter-proofed space will occur in an unexpected height drain. Yeah, we already know that. Fortunately, I don't know how it does it. I have no clue. Well, I have a clue, and I don't know how to effectively control these effects, but my research into practical effects of its operations give me ideas for a different kind of chronon technology that works on a somewhat similar principle, except instead of tapping into Marjo's field, it generates a similar localized field of its own on an artificial chronoparticle field, and within that field we can manipulate chronoparticles at will. I think that's the thing that keeps me from using my powers. Yeah, militarize it. Yep, he says militarize it. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, Ground Zero has solved the former problem for us. Almost up and running. Very soon we will have the ability to harvest chronoparticles at useful rates. Yep. This thing feels like the conundrum wrapped in a puzzle. It's an incredibly piece of technology, and I feel like we're only scratching the surface of what it can do. We have already learned so much thought and understanding. Yep, now I realize that I've still got a great deal to learn. Yep. CFR, chronon field regulator, and I've decided to call it. Alright. It's a little miracle, and as such a small device can do as much beyond me. I know it taps into Marjo's field, but I don't know how my experiments just show it can do it. Yeah. Tasks have been serene, frankly, stuck me for years, knowing that we observed the passage of time and just the result of chronoparticles being constantly generated within Marjo's field. Simple fact that I've been for a long time, but being able to manipulate those particles away, well, that's another question. Alright. He's just going through, like, everything that they learned, and honestly, I don't want to read them.
There'd been some kind of struggle in the chamber.
I get it at this point.
I didn't know the details. Somebody cleaned it up.
A man named Charlie Wincott. I believe he chose to take a stand. Unfortunately, it ended badly for him.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems to be that kind of work environment.
Data Samurai. Nice. Was that the last thing I needed? Oh, yep. The Data Samurai, bro.
It took 11 years for Will to build the countermeasure.
Polaris.
Beth died for it, and I knew it could fix the fracture.
This fucking thing.
Problem was, I didn't have a clue how to use it. The only person who did was dead. But Monarch had a way of getting to him before that ever happened.
The University time machine. They've got the core here.
Monarch had built their own time machine above the CFR chamber. That's where I needed to go.
You still believed you could go back and save your brother?
Yes.
Gotta believe in something. too dank. I want to take a look. How many? Oh, damn. Alright, so we got all the ripples, all the intel, all the computers. We're missing 1 media, 1 document, and 7 chronon sources.
Paul took the core of the time machine from the university, hooked it up to his own machine. It was part of his sick desire for control. But that gave me one last shot at fixing things. I could go back. Maybe get to Will before Paul killed him. And if I could get the countermeasure in Will's hands, maybe I could still turn everything around.
Just like Alan Wake before it and Control after it. Great storytelling. Love Remedy games. Only problem with this game for me personally is way too many of those documents and computers with tons of stuff to read. I don't care that the game without that would be short. It is short technically, you could just rush through it. But it would have been cool if there was more media in terms of like just audio logs. So like take some of the computer stuff, some of the documents, and put them in audio logs. Would have been like a little less like, because at the end of the game you're like, oh god, another novel. It's like, fucking Christ. But you appreciate the lore, but at the same time you're like, fuck, man. I think I'm still in the same act.
The core was set, the machine was prepped. I had to put the corridor in place.
Right. We're gonna be fighting here.
Okay,
explosives
this
and
should
shit.
do it.
Deploying the corridor. Phase 1 underway. Please clear all personnel from the operation.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Assaulting joint! Last jump!
Oh, come on.
It's all good, dude. Don't feel like that.
Enemy spotted! That's a confirmed kill!
Oh, what? Oh, fuck off. Did they have one of those stupid fucking machines I don't look for that take away my powers? I'm gonna have to do this fucking fight again. Yay. Love that. Make sure those guys don't get back up. not my day to play games, dude. It's sucking so bad. God. Just fucking good. Take a strategic approach here. Oh my god, dude! Is the blast not ready yet? Oh, oh my god, fuck this fight, dude. Way too many of these fucking.
Finally.
God, dude.
It's fine, let's go.
Do I have to kill him? Dude, eat my fucking ass, bro. A lot of you guys are annoying. Okay, where's the rest of y'all go? Nice. That wasn't that bad. I just had to not be dumb.
Oh, you're welcome, you very slow machine lady.
The machine was ready. I just needed to put in the date.
Where am I putting in this date? Oops.
The earliest I could go back to was the time that the core was first activated. At the university.
Not much time to rescue your brother.
I didn't have a choice.
You better be as advertised.
Act 5, Part 2. Nice, nice. I can't wait for Song of Horror to hit consoles at the end of this month. It's gonna be so nice. So nice.
Targets have escaped the lab.
What's up, fellas?
Oh shit!
Okay, not a lot of stuff throughout here. Bunch of chronon sources in one document.
Intruder in the lab.
Gotcha.
Core extraction team is down. Over.
All of them? How? Joyce's!
We're moving in.
Open fire, but avoid damage to the core at all costs.
Frag out! Give up!
Get fucked, bro.
I got there after the fracture initiated. Too late to stop it all before it ever started.
But not too late to save Will. All you had to do was get to him in time.
Yeah, that was the plan.
HQ, we've got security footage of the Joyce brothers escaping through the server room on the lower level.
Raider Team 3, intercept immediately. Ready another extraction unit to remove the core.
Okay, gotta get to the library.
God damn, Paul. What is this?
Wonder where that first document is. It should be like somewhere around here.
Have to reach Will before it's too late. It's locked. Gotta find another way out of here.
1 of 5, is that... Yeah, that's it. That's it for a little bit. I can't upgrade now. Let's see, increased... Oh, it's just these. I think I have everything else.
Prowler Team, ready the heavies in the underground parking. I'm not hearing any response from Raider Team 3. We may have a situation.
Where the hell is that extraction team? We were supposed to have the core loaded in that chopper by now.
Hatch was right. Should have sent Liam Burke in first.
Weapons free!
Oh my god.
I remembered that Will and I were headed to the courtyard when the stutter hit. That's where I needed to cut him off.
Any backpacks? Yes, there's one. There's weapons too.
Courtyard. How do I get there?
Take that.
here.
You never tried to stop Monarch from extracting the core.
The fact that they stole it was the only reason I was able to return to the past. It's not a logic I wanted to mess around with.
Good point. Shit. Big area for just that to be here. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. That's pretty cool. Oh shit, we got company. Hey bud. Christ, you guys are gonna do that all day? Can't catch him. Hang on. Still do that. Oh, gotcha. Sad.
Underground parking. It's gotta be the fastest way there.
Backpack. Thank you. Things are so scattered in this chapter now. I feel like I have to do it. Thanks, bud. Shit. Killed me. Good. Who else is alive? Oh shit!
When Will and I had escaped from the lab after the experiment, it seemed like Monarch was dealing with somebody other than us. That was me, all along.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a guy right there. I was wondering, what the... I miss close up all the time. Oh, we got a big boy up here.
Son of a... HQ! We spotted Jack Joyce in the student lounge.
Bandit 4, that shouldn't be possible. I'm getting reports of gunfire in the underground parking. Are you sure it's Joyce? I need visual confirmation.
Makes a lot of sense now.
Didn't expect two of me, did you?
Alright, that's where they want me to go. Is there anything... Tron particles, anything good around here? Missing a few. It doesn't seem like there's gonna be Jack up here. This is just a fight arena. Pretty arena though. It's very nice. Fucking plexiglass.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here? Let's go see Wade.
Okay.
Gate control. I don't have the code.
Oh wait.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here?
I need the gate passcode. They need me up there.
Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
Okay, how do I get this up?
We need Wade. I just Pepega? It's like not my day.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here?
I need the gate passcode. They need me up there.
Fuck if I know.
I get it, Wade. That's not helpful at all, especially since it just keeps pointing me over here.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here?
And press this? Who fucking knows, dude? Like, I'm so, like, over today. I shouldn't have even streamed. I've been so bad today.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here?
I need the gate passcode. They need me up there.
Fuck if I know.
Oh.
Get all the fun.
Probably because I'm not rocking those ugly astronaut pants. Hatch's orders.
I wasn't so burnt out from fucking work today. I probably would have thought to go up here.
Get your team prepped for combat. I don't have a good feeling about all this.
Damn it. I missed the code.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
Burke, the hell.
So thinking smart doesn't work in this game. I keep forgetting. You just have to be dumb.
Burke.
I need the gate passcode. They need me up there.
Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
Gotta round up the witnesses.
How come you get all the fun?
Probably because I'm not rocking those ugly astronaut pants. Hatch's orders.
Coded. Neighbor of the beast, you know?
Alright.
665.
I fuck it up again.
Get your team prepped for combat.
Neighbor of the beast. Interesting way to say it. Oh god, I keep hitting that to dash because I'm used to playing control before this.
I'm not done with you yet.
Is this Riverport University employee highlight Paul Serene project director? With a track record of extremely profitable business ventures behind him, Paul Serene joined Riverport University in 2010. He had one of the most significant physics research projects the university has ever seen. He's the youngest project director in the history of our university, by far the most successful to date. His involvement has encouraged a flood of high-profile investments that resulted in an extremely ambitious yet unrevealed quantum physics project referred to as Project Promenade. In his own words, I'm not a scientist myself, and thus it may come as a surprise to many that I've fought to obtain a position as project director of development here at the university. For me, it is a dream come true. Growing up, my best friend was the brother of renowned quantum physicist William Joyce. I've always been fascinated by William's work. His publications from 97 to 99 were groundbreaking for the scientific community. As a businessman, I've been able to help shape the path to create practical applications for William's work by building on the foundation that he created with a group of immensely talented physicists. That was the basis for the Project Promenade, and results have been absolutely revolutionary. Paul Serene's favorite sports team is the Riverport Rex, as you can see him in the front row of every game. Was this in the very beginning, the game? I'll say that was something that, yeah, we read at the very fucking beginning of the game. It just hit me. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything. It's probably up ahead. They fuck it up every once in a while.
Alright, picked up this beast to the campus power. Last time.
Let's hope. Well, it says it's close to the one that I just got. Give me a second. This game is so fucked with where it puts certain things, dude. And I just did it again to try to actually... Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting back there now. So... I just missed what they said. I'm starting to not care. There's just so much. I've read almost every single document, word for word, in this game. Like I said, the only complaint I have is... Could have just given us some fucking audio logs, dude. Really nice. Oh god, bad fucking aim. Just gonna use the high-powered sniper shotgun. I do not have what it takes to game today, dude. Ah, this stupid red thing, bro.
No time to lose. I gotta get to Will.
I think I missed something very important in this area. Means I got to come back just for a couple of collectibles in this one chapter.
Looks like it's plugged in somewhere else.
Of course it is.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Oh god. Did I just fuck myself from getting whatever was to the right of that? Because if so, I have to replay this whole chapter just to get to that part. I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Door's still barred. Whoever's here ain't left yet.
How the fuck did Joyce take out those strikers?
He's obviously alone.
There was something
My
there.
bet is there's
I think I fucked myself out of whatever the hell was there.
at least 5 of them working together.
Oh, this fucking game, dude. The way it does collectibles is just so fucking strange for a game that only came out like 4 years ago. Jumping out of aiming today too. Just keep shooting and they'll die. Oh my god! What the? Get stuck on the little tiny wall. That's cool, bro. Just keep shooting. That's all I gotta do, just keep shooting. No, I'm gonna shoot you right now.
Okay, gotta get to the library.
There we go. What was this saying?
Electricians,
Warning,
you are
damp,
not.
plug in the power grid, wait for... Got the goddamn battery again. Gotcha. That was a narrative item. Okay. Why can't we get more of those every once in a while? And I did it again thinking I was gonna dash.
I have to reach Will before it's too late.
I need it to be over with. Not that I didn't enjoy it. I enjoy Remedy games thoroughly. I'm just sick of reading fucking documents. I think that was the last one. Yeah, 61, 61, 45, 45. Got 1 media, 4 upgrade materials, which... There's 2 things left in this, and we got We got part 3, part 4, maybe? Who the fuck knows? Loving it so far, like the story they're building, but goddamn it, I read way too much in this game.
No time to lose.
I'm glad they did it differently for Control.
Shit. Too late. I gotta beat him to the library.
I gotta make sure I'm not missing upgrade materials. I got 1 more thing to upgrade here.
I got orders to patrol the rooftops.
We already got men up there.
And they want more. Take it up with Serene if you disagree.
Keep telling Beth. Fuck those Monarch guards, dude. I do this so much, sometimes I don't see where my actual objective is, mainly because I'm like, not paying attention.
I got orders to patrol.
Oh. I'm supposed to just... Yeah. It's just not my day, dude. Everyone has an off day. It's my off game.
This is Airlift Prime. We've got the Time Machine Core in transit.
Know what happened to that guy?
Beth.
HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Gotta move, Jack.
Roger. Keep a skeleton crew and wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite at the Dry Docks Cronin extraction grounds. Wait for further orders there. Library is set to blow in 5 minutes.
We're not getting any response from the sniper unit.
God, I don't want it to like get cut off.
Speak.
Keep me posted.
Oh wait, I heard something. Ah yes, give it to me. And there should be one more.
There we go.
Oh, I did it again. It's too easy to use that coming out of menus.
The whole sniper unit's wiped. No way he did that on his own. We need to find out who's unaccounted for. This might be an inside job. Let's start a list of who's missing.
Let's see if we can get them all stacked up over there in the corner.
It's him! Joyce is on the rooftop! Fuck off! Negative! He's in the library! We're under fire!
Damn story's right.
I'm
Where
everywhere,
is he?
bro.
I need answers! Where the hell is Joyce?
We need backup in the library!
Oh!
Stat!
HQ.
Debated, bro.
This is Monarch Actual. Cancel that order, I'm on my way. I'll deal with Jack personally.
You heard him. Stand down.
Hold on, Will. I'm almost
Combat's satisfying in this game. Lore and everything, like, they just needed to make some audio logs, bro. Every act, there was like a monologue or two that you had to read. Something
Okay, gotta get to the library.
Learned about.
Have to reach Will before it's too late.
Sure, I'm not missing it.
If Joyce is in the library, then
One
who'd
more
they spot up
somewhere.
here?
Don't know, but I'm...
HQ!
It's him!
Yeah, it's me. Bad you only got to see me for a second. Oh, what up, bud? Oh, okay. Hey, explosion. Coming. Oh, you love.
This is Monarch Actual. Approaching library rear entrance.
Oh no, no.
Is there a backpack up here somewhere? No, it's down there.
Gotta get down there.
Oh, one of them were holding one. Works for me. What was that last Chronon source? Show yourself.
No time to lose. I gotta get
over here in the corner.
Stand by to detonate the library. I'm going in.
Fuck.
We got this as long as we find the upgrade material. Just gonna keep spamming this.
Will? Already gone. Lobby. Lobby, I'm running out of time. Why? Who is she?
She knows about the fracture. I trust her.
Glad you trusted somebody.
Stop fucking with that. Where is it?
Will.
Yeah, well, apparently I'm not gonna be able to get it. Okay, I gotta not do that. Fucked up. Oh, that is right.
Trigger.
Pick a time, dude.
I never wanted this.
Assuming they weren't gonna hide something. Use that ability, dude. Run like the wind.
Come on, gotta move.
So he never did die, I'm assuming. It looked like he did, since you can't change it. Past.
Jack. You saved me. Welcome back. Hey, Will. Here's a present. Countermeasure. How? Oh, Jack.
Christmas, bro.
Will! Come on! Come on, let's go.
Gave you Polaris for your birthday, dude.
Monarch had it the whole time. Does it work? Came back from the future. For me.
Fracture wasn't fixed.
Not yet. Does it work?
Theory, yes. We gotta get back to my time machine. Gotta get us back to the time where you came from.
No.
Future.
No.
It's the only way.
We need to stop the fracture here, in this time. Now.
Oh, Jack, listen to me. The fracture wasn't fixed in the time where you came from. So fixing it here, it's always gonna fail.
People are going to die, Will. You haven't seen what happens between now and then.
No, but you have. What you have done has set in motion a chain of events that cannot be broken.
Look, we don't know
And
that
if it could be broken, it could jeopardize the entire world. We get one shot at this. There's too much at stake, Jack.
Look, I know the stakes, okay?
And you gotta let go, Jack. Everything you have done to get to this place is necessary. Trust me. The past is set, but the future isn't. Right?
Five head, dude. William, man.
Go. This way.
If what you said is true, then how did I save you? I saw you die, Will.
Okay, we're still here. I was really hoping they weren't gonna, like, cuck me and keep it in that room and shit.
Jack, you never physically saw me die, did you?
I watched a roof collapse on top of you.
I know, that's what
Creating the
I
illusion
said,
of my
too.
death, yes. Which brought you here to make sure it remained only an illusion. It's all a loop. If time is an egg,
No egg metaphors.
I already read your paper, bro. The egg metaphors don't work, Will. Alright, I forget, I was in Act 2. Fuck is this thing?
we have to get out of here and get to the Bradbury.
Alright, we are approaching, I'm assuming, the end game now. I need to go to the bathroom really badly. It's almost been 2 hours. And then get, like, some more water. So just give me a second. I'm going to, leave it at this nice picture right here. Oh, isn't it nice? I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, so we got that done with. I want to see, how many diaries do we have? We have all the diaries, I think. We do, so... Alright. We listened to all the Beth diaries. And the Jack ones. Or the Will ones, I mean. Jack, we have one left. Let's listen to that before we continue here.
Are you aware of the lifeboat protocol?
Yes.
The project was meant to assure our continued survival past the end of time.
The lifeboat was built for 300 people. What about the other 7 billion that...
Those 300 people were selectively chosen to take refuge in order to provide our best chance at developing a permanent solution to restoring the Joyce Field, while protecting the human race against the threats that would arrive with the end of time. You stole the countermeasure, the CFR, the device necessary to run the lifeboat. You effectively sabotaged Monarch's survival plan. Knowing what you know now, do you stand by your decision?
300 isn't good enough.
Oh, we got 9 and 10. I didn't even know to scroll down. I should see about that. So yeah, Jack's got 2 more after this. Well, apparently that does. Alright, so after this act, and the next one. Serene. Let's watch number 7.
September 11th, 2001. It happened. For the second time. I watched the planes hit. I watched the towers fall. I did everything I could to prevent it. Took every precaution. I warned them. Time and again. And just like every other thing I've tried to change, I've failed. It can't be done. I'm living in a cycle that cannot be broken. And I know where it leads. I thought I could prevent the end of time. I can't. But I can use this power to survive it. To ensure that when time ends, life doesn't. I'm refocusing Monarch's efforts. We'll develop technology to counter the effects of the fracture. We'll develop weapons to fight back against the enemies that will thrive there. I went back to William's workshop. The time machine is gone. He's working on a new device of some kind. I have no doubt she's involved somehow. So I need to keep my distance. I'll intervene when the time is right. I built an empire. It's time to put it to use. July 11th, 2010. A week ago, we retrieved a device from William's workshop. Dr. Kim believes it can be repurposed to develop our lifeboat protocol, the key to our survival. I killed her. The first sacrifice in the name of our mission. I could see in her eyes she would never fully accept what must be done. I pray that I never have to look in Jack's eyes and see the same thing. I'll make him understand. I'll make him see.
Did the game just freeze? Oh, I was gonna say, the fucking game just crashed. Alright.
Bradbury. That's the old swimming pool where
I know what it is.
Nice. It's pretty cool graffiti that she put there.
Oh, get down.
Good job,
Over
Beth.
here. Goddamn bloodbath in there. I need some air.
Cleaners better get here quick.
Wait for them to leave. Now, I know it's a lot to take in, but the fact that you managed to save me and yet still maintain the illusion of my death is actually further proof of my point. The past remains intact.
Stick to the plan.
Nothing changes, and the Novikov self-consistency principle prevails.
Oh, great. We can high-five about that later.
Right. Let's save the world first.
Come on, let's meet up with the convoy.
Okay, they're gone. Let's go.
Surprised you actually waited. It's almost like you're listening to me.
Well, the last time I didn't listen to you, the fracture occurred. Consider me open to following orders.
Huh. That doesn't sound like my brother.
I know.
And again, I didn't have this shit back then either. God, where is this last upgrade material?
All right, through here. There's a door over here.
Amy.
We can't risk helping them.
I know what happens if I don't.
And it'll still happen, Jack. I meant what I said back there. And there are no exceptions. If you get suckered into trying to change what can't be changed, it may cost us everything. Please, Jack. Our future depends on this. You said Monarch had the countermeasure this whole time. How? Why?
Paul was using it to fuel some kind of messed up survival program.
They must have somehow repurposed it as a localized chronon field regulator.
Yep.
Dr. Amaral and Dr. Kim both took positions.
Where is this damn
now
thing?
I think I understand why.
Oh, thank the Lord. I was hoping I didn't miss it.
Go, Jack. We can't risk being spotted.
Shh. I gotta go up to this painting,
Yeah.
Will. Okay? Okay.
I always assumed it was Beth Wilder who had the countermeasure, keeping it safe. She was the one who warned me, told me to build it.
I know.
You met her. Is she helping us?
She was.
Ah, I see.
100%. Alright, what are we missing overall? It's 2 more upgrade materials and 1 media, which I assume would just be next act. I assume next act would be the last act then, right? Or the last part, I mean. Part 3.
Oh shit, watch out.
Oh, this is where he first came in. Oh shit. Can't do it. Quick transition right there, huh? Loading times. This one's particularly long.
Crossroad, and the night was hot and black. I see Robert Johnson.
Look, I know I've kept you in the dark. When I started my work, you were so young, and afterwards, I always hoped it would all pass you by without touching you.
Yeah. I get it. Come on. Let's just go to the future and fix this mess.
Alright, we got, number 9.
I want you to tell me if any of these names ring a bell. Fiona Miller.
Nope.
Charlie Wincott.
No.
Beth Wilder.
You know the answer to that. I don't have time for this.
These names are all connected. It's hard to believe you would be aware of one, but not the others. They're all traitors to Monarch, linked by...
Traitors? But you say Monarch's mission is to save us from the dangers of the future? Now, Beth devoted her entire life to that cause. The one thing that could stop the fracture? Her sacrifice is what kept it safe. Everything you built, everything, was based on that device. The device she fucking died to preserve, and she's the traitor? Your plan was flawed from the start, and you blame her because she found a better way. You owe everything to her.
I thought you barely knew her.
Next question.
Fuck you, Commander. Hate her so much.
Amy was so worried about somebody getting here before us when we spotted the cab. But it was us all along. I hope she made it out okay.
0 emission. Nice. There's one. Is that the first? Yep. I can't build this up like in the beginning. Assume I gotta go around here. Nothing hiding around here.
Wait a second.
Thank you, Will.
There. It's locked.
You hid the machine here. You really never used it yourself?
Is it below me? Alright, he's going down there. There was something up here, so we'll just get that first.
Rusted shut.
Oh.
Jack, a hand?
Yeah, fuck off for a second though.
Hey, Night Owls. It's your
Let's just see, is this the second one? It is, alright, so the source is probably way below me.
If anybody's at the protest at the Riverport University, I'd sure love to hear from you. I'm hearing some pretty disturbing things, so give me a call here at the studio. I think we can all use a first-hand account of what's going down. I've actually tried to call some people I know down there, but my calls don't seem to be getting through. Anyway, our lines are open. We'll be right back.
Just make sure. Alright, onward we go. I got you, man.
One more time.
I pressed it so quick that it just...
When Monarch came for the time machine at the university, Paul was trapped.
Nice.
He escaped into the future. Whatever happened to him there changed him.
Somehow he found my machine there and used it to come back to 1999.
And founded Monarch. He escaped from Monarch and became what he escaped from.
Insanity. I never should have built the machine. I should have left well enough alone.
The stutters are gonna get worse, fast. And there's something in them.
What do you mean?
I can't even describe it. It was this guy that I've seen, but living distortion.
I'd love to see one.
Believe me, you wouldn't. Everything lines up a little too perfectly. It's creepy.
Nice. That's everything. 61, that is 61, 45, 45, 69, 8, 23.
Just the way I left it. Hope it still works.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the future. A little after your time of departure. Before the fracture has stopped time permanently. I don't know, I'm a little concerned about this.
It'll be dangerous.
Of course it'll be dangerous. At this point, what isn't? But I have been curious to try this. This is what it looks like.
Sir, wanna...
Hey, Jack, when we exit, it'll be a little past the point you were at when you left to save me. That's our window, when we know it can work, before time actually ends for good.
It may not be much of a window. Monarch was sure it was imminent.
Huh, like they're experts.
They kind of are.
All they know they stole from me. You worry about your end. I'll worry about mine.
All right, Will. That works.
This is amazing. All those years. I never imagined it would be like...
Crap. Hang on, Will.
Damn it.
What the hell did they do?
Not bad, bro.
We don't have time for this.
Which, oh, there is one. But
Better not, Jack. I don't know how Will managed to get here, but forget it.
oh shit.
This is bigger than the two of us. You know time's about to stop for good.
Yes, it is. Hence the lifeboat program.
A bunch of desperate people sitting around in a bunker somewhere waiting for the inevitable? Jesus, Paul.
You stole the CFR, Jack.
I stole it?
And the plan depends on it. So, I'll take that back now, please.
I can't do that.
I know.
Oh shit. Let's fucking go. Okay. Distance between me and douchebag. Oh shit. Oh shit. You fuckhead. Oh, there's a weapon right there that I don't pick up. Is that a one-hit kill, dude? What is happening with that? That's scary. Bud. You stupid fuck.
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, come on, bud. Where's...
No, 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 no!
Okay. Oh shit, did I get him? I don't know what he was doing. I didn't see where the third one was coming from. Oh yes, the satisfying punch to the face. I could break harnesses with that punch, bro. Oh.
Hey, Will, hey. It's okay. Jack. What? Never mind. Tell me later. We got work to do.
I will.
I'll have to hook up the countermeasure
One-man
to the
army,
core.
that shit.
It's designed to hypersaturate the Maya Joyce field with chronon particles. Time machine's like an amplifier. It'll cause a chain reaction and rejuvenate the field. It'll be a universal event.
I'll take your word for it. Just make it happen.
Jack, give me a hand with this.
A second. My favorite pistol. I had to pick it up right before the end. 96% completion. This should finish it up. To do it.
What do you need?
The countermeasure's charge is low. We'll need a jolt of chronon particles. A jump start. That's you.
I got you, bro.
Don't stop. Hurry up! It's working. It's like a push me against the entire goddamn universe. I got it!
The countermeasure. It stitched time back together everywhere. The destruction couldn't be undone. The lives we lost were real. But we fixed it.
Jack. Will.
Clocks kept on ticking.
Come on. Come on.
I think we just saved the universe.
Yeah. Where's Paul?
He's dead. He's gone. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Will, he was wrong about everything.
Was he?
Will. The countermeasure worked.
Whoa. Countermeasure burned out. The Maya Joyce field should be stable now. Of course, I'll have to run a few tests to confirm. But there's no reason to believe that the fracture isn't over. Whoa.
One more question. Paul Serene's entire philosophy was that time is a set path, and nothing can be changed. At the time, you obviously disagreed. But after everything you've seen and done, we need to know. What do you believe now? Was he right? Or is it possible to change things?
I'll come back for you.
You've been very patient with us, and very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that patience is starting to wear pretty thin.
Of course. Right outside.
Mr. Joyce.
You bastard.
Finally. Thought you wanted to talk, not get my life story.
Well, you were at the heart of all of this. And you can understand our need to find out exactly what happened.
I heard it's all being pinned on Paul. It's quite the feat.
Paul Serene always danced to his own tune, you know that. He and his delusions did tremendous damage to Monarch, but we can still salvage this company. We could use a man like you. It's not the same Monarch you know, Mr. Joyce. Your exceptional qualities are obvious, and we both know you have certain needs our expertise could help with. We can help each other.
Shit, was that like straight up the end? Holy fuck. 100% completion. All the upgrades. All diaries from Serene. All diaries for Beth. All diaries for Will. And then one more for Jack.
Let's talk about time travel.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody.
I want to go through every known event of time travel. Make sure we have the logic right, that we haven't missed anything.
Okay, stop me if you've heard this one before. Bartender says, "We don't serve time travelers here." Time traveler walks into a bar. No? Nothing, not even a smile?
Okay. Thank you. This helps.
That's a tough audience.
What the fuck? Okay, that was it, dude. I gotta go complete it on hard one. I gotta go on stream. It's just gonna. I'm not even gonna be collecting anything. I'm just. I was hoping there would be a cutscene, like a live action cutscene at the end. I really liked those. Alright, well that is it. That's... You can see everything on the bottom, or like the mid-right there. Collected everything. Had fun with it. Read every single document except for like one or two that I just kind of skimmed through. I knew they were just going over. They're like monologues, man. But fun. Very fun. Very fun indeed. Remedy games. Good times. Alright, thanks for joining in on this. My older Alan Wake playthrough, if anyone's interested, is uploaded actually to a new section of my YouTube, but I did it a few years back on YouTube. Obviously I played the game when it first came out, and then I played Control last month, right before this. And then this. Should have done this first, but ended up going to Control first, because, yeah. So, everyone enjoyed. Loved the game myself. Great storytelling. Catch you guys next time.